Suppose we want to find the central tendency of a distribution corresponding to salaries at a company. In this particular company, there's 16 employees, there's 10 secretaries, they each earn $30,000, 5 engineers, they each earn $50,000, and then a CEO that earns $1,200,000. If we want to calculate out the mean here, we take 30,000 times 10 plus 50,000 times 5 plus 1.2 million, and then we divide it by 16. And the value that I get here is $109,375. Here we have to take advantage of the fact that things are grouped and remember to multiply each data value, the 30,000, the 50,000, and the 1.2 million, times the number of times it occurs, and then divide by the sum of the frequencies, or 16. If we calculate the median, we are looking for the middle data value. So if we listed all these in order, all the 10 30,000s, and then the 550,000, and then the 1.2 million, the middle data value here, in fact it would be two middle data values, would be two 30,000s, and the arithmetic mean between them is 30,000. So the median would be 30,000. If we were to calculate the mode, we'd be looking for the most frequently occurring salary, and since 10 secretaries earn 30,000, the mode would be 30,000. So what you'll notice is that we get different values depending on the measure that we use, and that should be expected. The mean is the most commonly used measure of central tendency, but is influenced by extreme values. Right? When we calculated the mean of those salaries, we got 109,375, even though most of the people in the company only earned either 30,000 or 50,000. That was because the extreme value of the CEO, the 1.2 million, drew the mean upwards. And some of you will understand this because if you have people that do really well in your classes, their extreme values when they get 100 on an exam kind of draws the mean upward, and that's what happened to our salaries. The median is not influenced by those extreme values and is very easy to compute as long as the number of data values is not too large. So when we worked out the median there, it was 30,000, and that kind of makes sense because most of the people at this company earned $30,000. The only disadvantage is, as we saw in one of our earlier examples, sometimes the median is not one of the data values. And one of the reasons why people like the median is because it is a value that someone in the company actually earns. And that only happens for sure if we use an odd number of data values. The mode is also very easy to find and is also not influenced by the extreme values, but a major disadvantage of the mode is that there can be more than one mode, or there can be no mode at all. And that's not a very good idea. If all your data values occur once, there certainly should be some measure of what's in the center, but if they all occur once, then you would say there's no mode.